Hello everybody and welcome to a new type of video. This is going to be another TTRPG style game, but it's a bit different. We'll be playing the Basic Fantasy RPG by Chris Gonerman. It's an OSR that I really like, and it has no OGL anything in it because fuck Wizards of the Coast. So we're going to be playing this particular game. It's a wonderful game, and in the description of this video will be a link to the Basic Fantasy website. If you would, the rules on their website are completely free. You can get them in PDF form, and you can also support Chris Gonerman at by buying the rules, even though literally every physical copy of the book has a blurb on the back that says, "Don't buy this book." I have all of them. I bought all of the books. My partners bought me the first couple of rule books, and I bought the rest of them because I really just want to support this creator and his company. Yeah, if you want to see any of the Basic Fantasy rules or settings, www.basicfantasy.org. Another thing is we are not sponsored or affiliated with Basic Fantasy in any way. I just really like this product and really want to shill for them. So this is me saying, Mr. Gonerman, your product is amazing and I will use it forever and ever. Anyway, we will be getting to our first group of players in this, once again, another hex crawl style game. This is going to be the first session of a long-standing campaign that will run side by side with our Pathfinder First Edition Westmarch campaign. They are in two separate settings. I made a setting specifically to play Basic Fantasy in. I like Morgan's Fort, the setting of Mr. Gonerman's game, but I will be using my own setting known as Busaris. The continent we are on in Busaris is the continent of Tyr. I will be releasing a Gazetteer style book with a hex map of the continent soon-ish, TM. But yeah, so we're going to go ahead and get to our players here in just 1 second. Hello, everybody!
I still find... Hello, Belle!
You showed up right as someone went to go get their go water their dog.
That's okay.
And as soon as I was
I love that phrasing.
Today we are playing a new game. I just kind of explained to the audience what we're playing and then shilled really hard for the company that makes it. Again, I just want to say, not sponsored in any way, shape, or form by Basic Fantasy. Just really love this fucking game. So what I'm going to have you guys do is introduce yourselves, which, if people have been following along with our Pathfinder campaign, everybody at this table should be relatively familiar. But I want you to go ahead and introduce yourselves, where our lovely audience can find you, and your pronouns and who you're playing. Who wants to volunteer to go first?
Not it.
I'll do it.
Okay, Crow, go ahead.
Hello, I am Resident Scarecrow, otherwise known as Crow. You can find me very rarely, once in a blue moon or two, over at twitch.tv/resident_scarecrow, all lowercase, or over on Twitch at Strawborn. But I am today playing Greg Swordsman, a former night guard turned adventurer, just a guy with a sword, kinda tired, kinda enjoying this character. And I go by he, him pronouns. Greg will use he, him pronouns, but if you use they, them, or any other form of gender neutral, he will honestly not react because he's too tired to react to language nowadays.
Wonderful. Okay, who would like to go next? If no one volunteers, I will start picking on you.
Pick someone.
Can I volunteer Huffy?
Wait, are we popcorn reading this? Are we popcorn reading volunteering?
It's kinda.
You'll be
Uh,
executed at dawn.
Hey, Fanny, how about you go next?
You can.
Okay. Hi, everyone. I'm Vanny. I go by she, her, and they, their pronouns. Um, However, I'll be playing as Koyol Shoki, a dwarf who goes by she, her pronouns. Don't worry if you have trouble pronouncing the full name. She also goes by Koyo.
I
She
will
is
butcher this name. I am just letting you
yes,
know. I will accidentally butcher this.
and I will laugh every time quietly. um, she is a dwarf. She's a fighter illusionist and sage. That is a mouthful, yes.
It's gonna take you for fucking ever to level up.
Yes, I need a total of 5,000 XP just for level 2. In comparison, that is a little above double for most other classes.
Question.
Yes.
Didn't you say that we start like 50 experience
So-
away from leveling up?
Everyone starts at 50 experience from leveling up from level 1 to level 2. However,
Yeah.
from levels 2 to 3,
That's
Yeah.
fine.
it's gonna
So I just
change.
wanted to ask because that's the level we're talking about.
Yes. I was more meaning from levels 2 to 3.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I'm going to require almost a little bit above double everyone else's XP to level up. But yeah.
Okay, so how about next, Rugs? You can go ahead and introduce yourself and your character. You're
Hello,
allowed
everybody.
20
My
per
name
round.
is Rugged Sauce, also known as Rugs. You can check me out at twitch.tv/Rugged Sauce and on Twitter and everywhere else under the same name. I will be playing. Hold on, I got the character sheet. Get it up. Oh, yeah. Today I will be playing Finch Hopkins.
His
Who
last
is
name
a-
Hopkins.
Yes, because he is a rabbit person
Mhm.
and a cleric of I forgot the deity, but the cleric, the god of death.
God of Death, so Zira.
Zira, that's the one.
His name is Zira. If you would like to, like if you need to recall anything about it, lore and important terms in the Discord has all 5 of the divines.
There it is. Yeah.
Okay.
So would you say they're the high five?
Yes, I would. Introduce yourself and your character, please.
Okay. I am Miss Huffy. You can find me on twitch.tv/Miss Huffy. I use she, her pronouns. And I will be playing Augustine, who is a St. Bernard style canine person.
Anything
Am I
else?
missing anything?
Would you like to say anything else about the character?
No.
Okay.
That's what they called it.
Abby, it would be your turn next.
Me.
Okay.
Hello, I'm Abby or Poppy. You can find me at A Petite Fae on either Twitch, Twitter, or any other forms of social media. That's me. Your boo. I am using the she/her pronouns, and I am playing a lovely little she/her Lunaria tiefling by the name of Verana Metanoia. She is a paladin who begrudgingly has been thrown the hero's prophecy and been destined to be great. And she's here now.
Alrighty. One interesting thing to note is that specifically Lunaria tieflings do not have goat or like ram-like horns. Their horns are gemstones that grow out of their heads.
Yes.
It's really cool.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. Alrighty, so we pan in on the morning after you guys have
Damn.
arrived.
Wait,
No
teacher.
introduction? No
Oh,
introduction
shit.
for
I am
me?
We
so
forgot-
sorry.
We forgot about the ghost in the corner.
I did forget about the ghost in the corner. I thought you had already introduced your little guy because we've
No.
literally talked about your little guy a lot.
I talked to him a lot, but he hasn't been recorded. No one
That's
no one
true.
in chat
That
knows
is
who he
true.
is yet.
That is true. Please, if you wouldn't mind, introduce yourself and your not so little guy.
I mean, I do mind, but I'll do it anyway.
Mhm.
My name is Void or Chester. I go by Idits. You can find me on Twitter under the handle Blind Knitting. I do art commissions sometimes for funsies. Belle's holding the gun off screen, so I actually promote myself.
Yep.
I'm playing a, what are they called?
You are playing a centaur, but it is you are a scalekin
The-
centaur.
Scalekin. There's like a word for it. Yeah, I'm playing like a centaur, but with the bottom half of a dragon, like a drake instead. His name is Theodore Panagos. Goes by he/him pronouns. He is 7 foot tall, and he is a cleric of Methuselah, the goddess of beasts and monsters.
Mm-hmm.
Something.
Monsters, humans, and duality.
Yeah, he is also 7 foot tall and 50 feet long.
Yeah, from tail to tip, it's 50 feet, 7 feet from your front feet to the top of your head.
Yes. But anyway, he's got like red scales, and he has been tasked in this world to gather people who are fated to do adventure.
I just have to edit
That's
your
it.
size categories so that you are the correct size category. Because
Dang,
you
are
are
you really like a
considered
large size?
a large size creature.
Big.
Yeah, you are considered. Theodore is a large size creature. Yes. Okay, so we pan in on the morning after you have all arrived in the town of Ure. Ure is a small hamlet off of the southern border of what is known as a country known as the Moorlands. It is one of the 3 troubled villages, as it is called, as the locals know them, because bad shit just happens in these villages. People get kidnapped, people, are murdered by packs of wolves, stuff like that. Villages are burned to the ground. It happens sometimes. You have all come here in seek of work and glory, and some of you have been dragged here by this former prophet who said, "Hey, I need people to come with me because prophecy." Because they won't leave me the fuck alone.
Birds keep following me
Mm-hmm.
everywhere.
Ravens, specifically.
I thought they were crows.
They're
If they're
both.
ravens, they're ravens. God, okay. That doesn't make it any more fun for me. Gotcha, boss.
But yeah, so, each of you kind of are around this table. A few of your rank and file who are part of this group that you're with are upstairs, asleep, kind of. They're weary from travel, as they had been the ones to stay up through the night and get you to the village. So they're resting this evening. But you guys have been traveling together for the most part of a year, and have gotten well enough acquainted where most of you know each other's names. However, there is one member that was prophesied to join you through the visions that Theodore's been having, that isn't with your company yet. And according to the visions, it was just a Saint Bernard, not a Saint Bernard person, just a Saint Bernard.
He's been muttering about it the whole time to anyone who will listen. that, yeah, sure, just give me the hint about a dog, about a Saint Bernard. Don't give me a person. No.
Didn't
No,
you get, like,
just
Bahamut for Verena?
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, I
Yep.
love these very vague
Yep.
prophecies. First,
Yep.
it was just, a swordsman. Easy peasy.
Yep.
yeah. He's having a time.
When Verena and Theodore met, it was same hat. Because you
It's
both
more-
get
Hell yeah.
prophecies.
Yeah, it's the excited I feel like they're both like, no, not you.
Yeah,
They both looked at
exactly.
each other with an expression of "God damn it."
That's exactly how I imagine it. But yes, you guys all kind of come down. Augustine,
Hello.
you got here early this morning. That was, you got here around the time. You got here around the time the bar opened back up for the morning. After chasing what was a cart full of gibberlings. These monstrous creatures who they're not intelligent enough to communicate or trade, but they are smart enough to use tools and know that people are worth money. And they often will kidnap one person so that they can communicate what they want in order to ransom people off. Well, you, coming from Moorhaven, the capital of the Moorlands, were chasing down this group who had kidnapped the guard captain from Moorhaven's lower district. The night before you arrived here, the guard captain of this town was kidnapped by the same group of gibberlings, as well as the son of a noble. So you are kind of, what would you be doing this morning, having arrived in town and seeing kind of the largest concentration of people within the inn?
Yeah, she'd have probably approached the inn first.
Okay.
See if she could find any information about the caravan.
Okay. So you can see a large grouping of people kind of around, and then behind the bar is a half-elven woman. She's got a long apron over a winch's tunic and a leather like bodice, and she's got a sword on her hip. It's a small sword, but it's a blade that looks like it's seen some use. And that's kind of who you, and then other than that, other workers within the inn are a halfling gentleman who appears to be trying to calm an altercation between a human and a goblin. The goblin having accused the human man of cheating at cards. The halfling is over there kind of trying to calm it down, and then a human gentleman kind of carrying a large tray to pass mugs out to a group of mining dwarves who had been passing through the area.
Okay. Augustine, I think, is going to beeline for the elf behind the bar, because that seems to be the only person who seems to be in charge, or at the very least. The setup implies that she runs the place.
Yeah, she runs the place. Okay, so as you approach, the barkeep will kind of wave and go, "Good morning. How can I help you?"
I bring news from Moorhaven. There are friend kidnappers in your town, or around your town. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Do you mean the gibberlings who came and took the guard captain.
Yes, they took the guard captain from my town too. Actually,
I see.
what do you know? Where are they? Do you happen to know what direction they went or anything?
From what we understand, they're holed up in an old temple to the goddess of monsters and men, Methuselah. It's to the north of here, about a day and a half's ride.
North. Okay. Which direction is north?
She will slide a small compass across the bar and point to the inn on the compass. That's north.
Oh. Thank you. She'll take the compass and she'll start to leave.
Wait, don't go by yourself. What are
What do you mean?
thinking?
What? I came here all by myself.
You'll die if you go in there.
Ah. She'll start walking. Okay.
Okay. So we're gonna kind of go over to Theodore. You so there's this feeling you get when someone who you were prophesied to talk to or interact with is near you, and it's coming from the giant Saint Bernard person.
I feel like Augustine feels like eyes on the back of her, and it's just him sitting. It's Theodore sitting there for a moment going, "No, you can't. Come on, it's alright." I guess his like little. I like to imagine his little dragon feet just go plop, plop, plop on like the little wood floor, along with like the sounds of like little claws. Wait, hold on. Hi. He'll put his hand out. My name is Theodore Panagos. I receive visions about fate and things. I had a vision about you, and you can't go there by yourself.
Oh, I'm sorry, I don't have any money.
No, listen, look at me in my eyes, right? I don't want your money. What I'm saying is, I have a group of people who I also saw. You're destined to join our group. It sounds weird. Yeah.
You're here to help. You're gonna come with me.
Yeah, I have a group of people. Not all of them are all of them up yet, or are they still?
No,
You got
no.
a few stragglers.
So, some of your company, who are players that are not at the table, are not going with you. They're not up today.
Yeah, I've got a few people. If you follow me and don't just immediately run out, we can get together and make a game plan, and then go out there.
Okay. How slow are you?
I'm sorry.
How slow are you? Sorry.
How? What do you mean?
How long will it take you? How long will I have to wait for everyone to be ready? How's that?
As soon as we're done eating, I suppose, and when everyone's ready, so like no more than an hour.
Could you catch up?
Listen, look at me.
All right.
I know you so badly want to do this by yourself. They will still be there by the time we get there. So sit down, let's make a plan, and then we'll get out there. Sound
Is that
good?
what St. Bernard looks like?
As you say sit down, she'll sit on the floor.
No, okay, not sorry. Okay, now stand up.
There are no chairs here. Everyone has a chair.
Yeah, well, okay. We'll pull up a chair.
thank you.
We'll pull up a chair for you.
You can sit in my lap if you would like. Who are you, by the way? Pat, pat, pat.
I'm Finch. I'm
Nice to
one of
meet
the other prophesized people.
Yes.
I don't get visions.
So you make money. That's why you're in the prophecy.
You get it.
Prosophy. Profit.
Do people do this for money? I can't imagine doing that.
Okay. I'll wait, but only because you're nice.
But yeah, Theodore will move back to his seat,
Hey, Theodore.
which is, yeah,
Roll
yes.
perception. Which would be so what you're gonna do is you're gonna roll a D100 for me.
God, okay. It's a 15.
Okay.
Okay, that's actually really good.
So yeah, so basically what you're trying to do is you're trying to get a certain score or lower, and I kind of determine that score, based on a little chart that I have here. Just behind you, you'll notice someone has snuck in.
Huh?
A rather tall vampire.
Oh my, cause I feel like he's like walking and getting ready to. Cause I imagine he doesn't really have a stool. He just kind of like gets cozy.
You were
With how
provided
he
like
can.
a small couch.
Yeah, he has to sit down, and he just instantly like stiffens.
A small black bird lands on your shoulder.
Great.
Augustine
Uh,
barks at it.
Okay.
That actually
Is that a
scares
crow?
you. The bird will fly away.
I have defended you.
Oh, thank you. Before I address the pair of eyes I feel behind me, everyone else, I found the Saint Bernard. It's a person. Sorry, she's a
Hi.
person.
Yeah, I'm Augustine.
Is it bad? I was kind of hoping for just a really big dog.
I am a really big dog.
She is a really big dog.
He is a really big dog.
Yeah. The only one that's bigger
Yeah,
than me is
big.
that dragon over there.
Thanks. And I think he'll just turn around, not just turn his head around. He's not gonna say anything, but he will make eye contact.
Your ex will just wave, like do a little finger wave.
He waves back.
Do I know who this is?
Big fucking fanged. Yeah, this person's shown up a few times over the past year. This is. Give me a second, and I will tell you their name.
Liam.
Neum. Neum Zelfiria. Neum is a paladin of Solaris, the god of. I believe it's the god of creation. I have to check my own lore. It's been a minute, and I've been dealing with other things. They are the god of bravery, passion, and honor. I didn't switch the thing over to the battle map. Now you guys see. I didn't
Battle map?
switch. Yeah, so the map of the tavern.
I get you now.
I hadn't switched it over from the screen with all your PNGs
Table.
to the table.
Yeah.
Is everyone down here with us, by the way?
No, not your group. Not all of your group is down here, but all of the people that will be here today are down here.
So all the people in the call
Yeah, all the
have
people
seen
in the
this
call.
giant dog.
Yeah.
Check out this
giant dog's
dog.
lap.
Yeah, look at this dog.
What the dog doing?
I'm gonna make
Staring
eye
off
contact with the vampire
Okay.
and give it the fucking I'm watching you.
It will. They will once again little finger wave to you and smile and show very large fangs.
Damn undead abominations.
Augustine's gonna show her own teeth. It's a competition now.
Thank goodness.
Drake is just gonna do one of those heavy nods, shutting his visor, and not bother to pick it back up.
I love this tired old man already.
He's not that old as the kicker.
He's
Old in spirit.
He's old in
We're the
spirit.
same hat.
You see the bartender, or the barman, who assumed that the wave was to him, go over and begin accosting the vampire about climbing in through the window.
About time it caught consequences for your action.
You hear the human man who had come up to the vampire go, "All right, I don't give a fuck who you are or why you're here. You got mud on my windowsill. Go fucking clean it. And you'll throw a rag at the.
Whoa! Get got, bozo.
Do we, because they showed up throughout the year, do we know it's like, you're okay when they show up? Or is it, like, is this like a stalker situation?
It's like a minor inconvenience, but it's alright. It's not a threat.
Technically, this person is a spy for Theodore's hometown.
Why are you telling us that this is a spy?
Because they don't make it
It's
secret.
known.
Yeah, they're not secretive about it.
So they just walked in through the window and said, "I'm a spy."
Basically,
Or like we, the
This
group.
isn't the first time.
yeah, this is not the first time that this person has shown up within the year of the group's adventuring together.
I see. So this is someone that you people know.
Yes,
Unfortunately.
I'm assuming it happens at least once a month.
once or twice, yeah. To a point where Finch goes, "Is that a crow?" to every bird.
I'll scare off all the birds for you. Don't worry.
Thank you. He just gives you a very appreciative look.
Hell yeah.
I'll give a head pat.
Aw. Thank you.
So, this one, Theodore continuing to not acknowledge the person who's currently spying on him. This one is going somewhere, but we need to accompany them. Otherwise, they will not be long for this world. And then they're stuck with us until time deems they can go off on their own, I guess. I don't know. I just see the things.
The latest prophecy you had was this Saint Bernard going off into a dungeon alone and dying.
Yeah.
I would have been fine.
No, I've seen it. You died. So henceforth, you're not going by yourself.
You would not have been fine.
Okay, so here's the question: do Koyoshalki? I think I said that right that time. And the rest of you introduce yourself to Augustine, essentially.
Yes. Verena would like hold out a hand and give like one of those like warrior handshakes.
Yeah, she'll absolutely handshake you.
Verena Metanoia, pleasure to meet you.
Likewise.
Same Koyoshoki would nod at her new companion and introduce herself as Koyoshoki.
Koyoshalki?
Yes.
Wonderful. It's a pleasure to meet you too.
Same here. Same here.
Greg gives a tired wave and just, I'm Greg. I'm one of the people who swings a sword in this group.
Oh. Do you need coffee?
If you're willing to pay for a coffee, I'd happily take it off your hands.
The bartender runs over. Someone say coffee, and he's just got a pot of it in his hand. He's kind of shaking a little. He's obviously wired.
Yeah, absolutely.
What's the bartender's name? Because I feel like we would have learned his name at this point.
So this particular barback is named Rupert. Rupert is one of the only humans you've seen in this town. Everyone else is either elvish, halfling, or dwarvish, and then the one goblin.
And Greg.
Yeah, it's you and Rupert, and that's it. Those are the only humans.
Greg will slowly lift up the visor with a loud metallic creak because he hasn't oiled it recently. Some coffee sounds great, Rupert.
He like puts a pot down, puts down a cup, and goes, "That'll be a silver piece."
You see Greg reach into his coin purse, then he turns it inside out, showing he has nothing left.
Rupert looks over to the rest of the group, his hand out expectantly.
Korishoki will pay for it.
You see Rupert take the money, flip the coin up, and then it disappears.
Augustine will clap.
Uh,
Just absolutely enthralled. Like, clap, clap, clap.
Rupert will bow and then head back to the bar to pay the bar owner. Alrighty.
So,
Mhm.
yeah. So the current game plan is, once we're already, I guess, I know we just got here, but we're traveling out. So this one points at Augustine. Doesn't die going wherever it was she was trying to get to.
The Temple of Methuselah, I think they said?
An ancient temple of Methuselah. It has been abandoned for quite some
An
time.
old temple.
Awesome. It's wonderful. Yeah, so if anyone has...
The dog.
Hmm?
Their dog. There's another dog. I just have to get rid of the nameplate and stuff. There's a dog in the bar. Yeah, there is another dog in the bar.
The mushroom dog.
I forgot to put him in the bar. Sorry about that.
No, you're fine. So unless anyone has anything they need to do before we leave, do you know how long of a trek it's gonna be?
I think they said. Was it a day? A day and a half?
It was about a day and a half's ride from here.
Yeah, sure. Day and a half.
Yeah, to look at everyone else. Do you have a day and a half's worth of travel ahead of us once we're leaving? So if you need to get anything, now's your time.
I'm all set.
Greg has already finished off half the pot of coffee.
I'm just imagining you're pouring it into the visor.
He flipped up the visor to say yes, I would like some coffee because he knows it muffles his voice, and he's too tired to change it.
Greg just opened the top of the pot and is drinking out of it like it's a cup.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I mean,
You were offered cream and sugar. It's on the table with the coffee.
he has not seen it yet. He is.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
Augustine
no.
is-
Every time he takes a sip, he makes a little face.
Augustine is very slowly reaching her paw forward to like cover the cream and slowly taking it back.
Finch will slide the sugar into view.
Oh no.
Oh,
Into Greg's view.
Thanks for that. And he puts almost as much sugar as there is coffee left in the pot,
So
and
it's a small dish of sugar. It contains about a cup of sugar in it.
So he pours about however much coffee is
Whatever
left,
fit.
be it a cup of sugar or more, probably less.
Well, if
He
you
pours
drink
it out.
half the pot, you have exactly 6 cups of coffee left because it's a 12-ounce
Oh, then
container.
Then he's already poured the entire bowl of sugar in there and is currently trying to swirl it around to get it all to mix. Mostly because he doesn't know if he has a spoon on him.
There's one on the table.
He forgot it's there.
Augustine, why? There's just now a
Snap.
cream container on the dog's face.
Just
Drinks.
trying to have some cream.
Okay,
Oh.
so
You need help there?
No, I'll figure it out. Don't worry
Okay.
about it.
I'm gonna bring you folks over
I'm here if
to
you need
the
it.
view of the town.
Okay.
You can now see where things are within this town. It's a small little town with a singular gate to the north and a tree cover to the south, and kind of that naturally guards the rest of the town. And there is a legend there, so you guys know which numbers are what places. But if you guys need anything, you can go to these places. I don't have maps of each of them, but I will eventually have maps for everything. But yeah, so you guys will be able to go and do some shopping before going, if need be. If not, I will just take you to the temple.
I have one question.
Yes.
What level do I have to be to make holy water?
You can buy that at the church.
I know,
And
but I want to
because
make it.
Well, okay, so you need the bless spell to make holy water.
Okay, so that's a while off then.
You need salt and holy book.
You gotta boil the hell out of it.
How much are like rations?
So in the general store, rations would be a single copper piece for a day of rations, and in the bar, they're a silver piece because they gouged the shit out of them.
God, I'm gonna look like such a dick walking into the like general store with like an electrum piece. How much would that get me?
An electrum piece is 100 copper pieces. So
He just like
100
holds out.
days worth of iron.
I just need like 4 days of rations and change, please.
The store owner, a halfling, by the name of. Hold on, I will tell you what the name of the store owner is. I think I have it. written
I walked into this fucking place with $100 bill and said,
It's-
"Hey, I need change."
No, I did
Is
not.
the
write it on
halfling's name Chip?
Hmm?
Is the halfling's name Jiminias?
It is now.
Oh god, what have I done?
But no, it's his name is Samwise. He's a portly older gentleman, and he kind of looks at the electrum piece, and then looks at the safe behind him. I haven't opened that thing in years. And he walks over
Sorry.
and like starts fiddling with the combination lock.
I
And
am
we'll
so sorry. Electrum is all I have.
open it, and you see inside is a stack of gold coins and a stack of platinum coins, and then another like a bowl full of electrum coins. And he'll toss yours in, and then close the safe and start like divvying out change. You said you needed 4, right?
Like 4 days worth,
Okay.
yeah.
So he will count out 90, I think 96, if I'm doing the math right.
Oh no.
Yeah,
it's
96
4
copper pieces.
I am so sorry. He is apologizing the entire time.
He's just like, don't worry about it. I know what it's like to be wealthy. He's just slowly counting out these pieces. You're here for like an hour.
Sorry, the wait time is purely me not having anything but election pieces.
And
Augustine is literally pacing outside.
he like scrapes them into a bowl and then offers you offers a dog treat and goes, give that to your dog outside.
That dog's a person, but I'm sure
He'll,
she'll
like, put
appreciate
away
it.
and pull
No,
out a
no, no,
bigger
no, no.
one and go,
Uh,
here you go.
Alright, thank you so much. And then he'll hand it to Augustine as an apology.
Augustine, you've seen these. They sell them at like really fancy food stores. And they're very expensive.
Oh, How big is this?
This is like, have you ever gotten like a cookie cake?
I don't.
It's
I
about the
don't
size
think
of a
so.
small pizza.
I was gonna say, like, couldn't you have just said a cake or a pizza? And that works absolutely. Shall I cut it in half and then put half in our bag and then gnaw on the rest of it?
It tastes like what is a forbidden food for you. It is artificial chocolate.
Ah, hell yeah!
So this is the first time you've probably ever tasted something like this.
Yeah. Dog cannot have chocolate.
Nope. You can have
Nope.
this butterscotch substitute, though.
Hell yeah.
Is this carob?
It is. It is.
Carob? Carob? What's that mean?
It's what
Is that just a?
people use in place of chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
That's exactly
Cool.
what it is. And it is.
Wonderful.
It will not poison the dog person in your group. So.
Yeah.
that's what he gave you as an apology for the very, very impatient pacing dog. Does anyone else
Oh,
need
no, no.
anything while you are in town?
I need to order that vampire a drink,
Really?
but it's going to be holy water. I can't bless it myself, but I do have some, so I'll just give it to the bartender to give.
The bartender looks over the thing, and you see hanging on her neck is a, like, holy symbol. She is a cleric.
And
And she
it's
goes,
still a threat.
why are you trying to poison that man?
Have you met him?
No, I have not. That's why I'm asking.
You'll understand.
I will keep hold of this, and she'll slide the holy water into the bar. And if he proves to be annoying, I'll poison him. How about that?
Perfect.
This is during
It's
the
much
hour.
appreciated.
This is during the hour it takes me to get my change.
You see the bunny like sprint from the temple to the bar.
You're fast.
I am.
How fast are you? You want to race?
Okay.
Oh god,
Cool.
a rabbit being run down by a very large dog.
Yeah. So
Um,
my movement speed is 46. What's yours?
I have a 60-foot leap.
Oh, a leap, you say?
Yep.
Hell yeah. That's incorporated from the classic airports. Hera.
Yeah.
Nice. Wonderful. And is that 60 feet straight up or is it forward?
It's forward, diagonal, or up.
Sick.
That's why I have a lance.
Nice. I use a pike.
Nice.
So you're saying you're playing a dragoon?
Yes.
Hell yeah. I think you might win because of the 60-foot leap, but I'm hot on your tail.
Oh yeah, no, you're very close, but you cannot quite catch this bunny who
Just gonna do like a
everyone else-
lap around town.
Everyone else looks around and is watching you basically leap over buildings because no building in this in this town other than the windmill, the old manor, and the fucking or the ruined keep, the windmill, and the church are 60 foot tall. None of them.
I'm just like
Augustine's doing-
leaping, just booking it through town. Like, don't know where we're racing to.
Yeah, they're just going around.
Just
You're over there clearing buildings, and Augustine's like trying to parkour after you.
Okay, awesome. Does anyone else need anything before I head y'all over to the temple?
Sort of whilst everyone's spectating the race, Greg is gonna walk over to Kusho and just thanks for covering my coffee back there. I'll find a way to pay you back later.
Why do you insist on paying me back?
I mean, sure, we're friends, but I mean, it's one of those things. I give you pointers. You saved my life a few times. I like to try and keep things somewhat even.
Okay.
So
She
I-
clearly doesn't want you to pay her back.
And Greg is just. He knows this. He's doing this more or less as a way to pester her.
Yeah.
Because what do friends do if not annoy the crap out of each other in the most endearing ways?
I think there's only 6 of you. Right? Am I counting that right?
I think so.
Yep. So I may
Yes.
or may not have underestimated the amount of people who would actually show up to the first session, made the hallways of this dungeon rather small. So just
Yay.
pretend that half of you aren't floating out in space.
Confirmed, not in space.
Finch
No
is
problem.
going to end up on Theo's back, just dying, out of breath.
Okay, awesome.
Base.
Go ahead.
I call base. Safe zone. We're good.
Ah, safety.
Okay, so you guys are able to kind of wander out of town over to the temple. The Temple of Methuselah, as you kind of enter it, the outside has no real, there's no guard posted, because it's not really a thing that a lot of the Gibberlings do. They will post a guard inside, but not outside. If you give me 2 seconds, everybody should have control of their tokens. But yeah, so you guys are able to enter the main hall of the Temple to Methuselah rather easily. There are 2 doors at the entranceway. There's one that is a barred door that seems to be darkened on the other side by a curtain, and then the other one is a just standard door that appears to be kind of what is the main entrance hall to the temple. Inside the entryway are carved murals of an ancient worship line carrying a casket into this building. Who did I just click? Okay, cool. And that's kind of what you see as you enter the building. Nope, that's the wrong person. That was the wrong token to give that. You guys should now all have control of your tokens.
Yep.
Let's just say that our colors on the bottom all are like a really nice rainbow.
Yeah, no, they really are.
I didn't even notice that. It is nice.
Oh, while we were in town, I also would have liked to have bought a shovel.
Okay. You can absolutely do that.
Perfect.
Bestie, I'm a size category bigger.
I know you
So
are,
I
but
currently am.
I know you are, but
The
we're not
hallways
gonna
are
do
gonna
that
be small,
because the
huh?
hallways are tiny.
That's fair. He is
Um,
squeezing the entire time. It's fine.
So, are you guys entering the first room?
I think so. Should I drop in my token, or should I wait until you've given me permission on this one?
You should already have control of your token.
Top left.
Allow me to refresh.
My favorite thing is the shuffling of tokens where you move where you think someone isn't, so they have room, but they go to the exact space that you went to on accident.
Yeah.
Nope. Oh, there we go. Now it is.
Apparently, it did not
Oh.
save when I gave you control of your token. So, just pretend this whole first room is one large square, where the checkered pattern is. You're absolutely able to
Yeah.
walk there.
Of course.
But yeah, so when you're going into the first room, are you going in stealthily, or are you just kind of charging in? And what is the
I don't
marching
really feel
order?
like being sneaky.
I mean, Greg is the one here covered in steel, so should we have Greg take point
I'll
if
be
we
second.
decide to go in guns blazing?
I can take the back.
I'll be second place right after you.
I will be.
So it's Greg. I forget who's there second place.
Augustine.
Augustine?
Yeah.
Greg, Augustine, the two others, then me in the back.
Yes.
Three others.
Three
I
others,
should
yeah.
also be able to be near the front.
Okay.
Because you are another fighter.
Yep.
Is it... Part of me wants to say, is it too late to ask if we can do this stealthily? But I
Wait, I don't
already
think
dug
so.
I already dug my mayonnaise grave, so
Sorry, did you say mayonnaise grave?
yes.
Yep.
So I'm gonna give this room another 5 feet of like size. Just yeah. That way.
Just as a way of getting back at the fact that I said the words mayonnaise grave.
No, just so I have more room for the battle to happen.
Okay.
We'll
so,
just know how you want to be buried once you die. We'll just put you in mayonnaise.
just this a big hole full of mayonnaise.
I got a shovel.
You'll need a spoon.
Oh god. Okay, so as you enter this room, you see kind of sitting in a semicircle, making noises but not really talking, are 4 gibberlings. They are eating some kind of meat off of bones, but it doesn't particularly look like an animal.
Can I use my ability to identify others by scent to identify what that is by scent?
Yes, you may. Roll me a D100, please.
Sure. Hmm. 79's not very good.
Well, because you're a dog, your DC
Hi.
is very high. Like
Cool.
you can yours would be an 81 to identify people by scent. So you hit under it. It's like
Oddly specific.
it's like a rogue and their ability to climb walls.
Hmm.
So
If you're referring to a certain kobold I played, they're more than just a rogue.
I know, but no, it's the thief class in general in this game has an 81 to climbing walls.
Got you. Okay.
So you were able to identify that is indeed a person, not your person, but a person.
Good. Not good that they're dead, but good that it's not my person.
With how high you rolled, or the fact that you beat your DC, rather, you can smell that the scent of your person is deeper inside.
All right. Do these ones talk?
No. Gibberlings as a species are no smarter than like a raccoon.
Hmm.
They are more
Well,
just kind of looking for food. They're smart enough to use tools, but they are not smart enough to like talk or communicate.
Oh, and they're stupid enough to get really scared. Should we try to scare them first? See if that works?
That is up to you guys.
Asks party.
Could scare them, yeah.
That could work.
Okay.
You got anything scary, folks? Or is this just going to be a dog growling at some gibberish?
I'm half tempted to try.
The only
Sure.
thing, I don't have anything scary. I do have a breath weapon, but that will just do damage out the gate.
That will absolutely fucking roast the Gibberlings, yeah.
I mean, it would be really cool, so you could do that.
I mean, I've got metal armor and a sword. I don't think I have much for this interaction.
I could summon a very big bug.
I'm gonna take a couple copper pieces, throw it in a can, start shaking it.
Okay.
Yeah,
That
make
might
really
actually be
loud
very
noises.
effective. Yeah, get out of here! Yeah! Yeah!
So
Oh,
you see,
growl.
so anyone who is helping with this, will help lower the DC. But since Ruggs came up with a thing to do first, Rugs, roll a D100.
Oh.
Yeah!
Holy shit.
Yeah, baby!
That is the
did
equivalent
it!
of rolling a natural 20. So,
Yay.
Even harder.
you see all of these guys huddle into a corner, and if allowed, they will attempt to scurry away from you.
Yeah.
And out
Go on,
goes-
get!
Yeah.
Go on, get.
Yeah, so these gibberlings, they book it the fuck out of there. All of them are gone.
Yay.
Wonderful. That worked out.
However, as you are walking through, you hear the clicking, a very familiar clicking of claws, at least specifically to you, Augustine. It's the same kind of clicky noise that you make as your claws hit the tile floor of this room.
They're tippy taps of paws.
Yep, as a hyena walks through the like curtain-like door of the next room, and like locks eyes with you.
Hey, buddy.
It like
You're gonna have a
slowly
problem.
takes the like playful stance because it sees another
Yes.
canine-like entity. It
Wonderful.
Does not,
Yes,
it does not
Augustine will do the
notice
same.
rest of you. It is more
Augustine will
focused
do the
on
same.
Augustine. And it will
Wait,
like hop to the left and then the right, and then attempt to leap onto you. Roll
Oh, we
an
wrestling.
opposed D100.
Sure. Do I get... Okay, so there's this thing about canines in this game, is that I get a bonus to checks made with other canine creatures, so long as they're not werewolves.
Yeah, you can go ahead and just roll the D100, and I will tell you if you beat the DC or not.
Cool. I was gonna like say, can I add my bonus? Or I guess it wouldn't apply to this because it's just +2, which I don't think is a good thing for this.
So that would be, for yours, it would be a plus 20 to your DC.
Okay. God damn it.
No, you all see this hyena tackle Augustine to the ground and pin her back by her shoulders. And then roll off. And get back into a, like, a playful stance.
Best friends.
But it does kind of walk off to your side and let you, if you would like to advance forward, it is not impeding your advancement.
Hell yeah, we did diplomancy. Let's go.
Diplomancy by playhousing. Yeah.
In this next room is it's an older looking room. There's no, there's like an altar at the back. I forgot to like, in doing the like prep for the next, like for the other, campaign we run, I did not, I forgot to add stuff to this map. My bad.
Question.
Yes.
First, bless you. Second,
Adorable.
can I have Greg pet the hyena as he walks past?
Yeah, the hyena will let you pet it.
Cool. I'm happy.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, so you absolutely can kind of can see like in this room in the center area here there is an altar, and around it are like candles and like on the right and left are two like boxes with curtains over them. This is a confessional.
Ooh.
Hmm.
It's a confessional. Would you look at that?
So which god is this temple dedicated to again?
Methuselah.
Methuselah.
That's my goddess, baby.
Same.
Nice.
Ah, shit, we're seeing the process on how the confessional's being made.
Oh, mesothelioma. That's the one.
That's the one!
Mesothelioma.
I'm sorry, I cannot remember that their name is Methuselah. It's just mesothelioma, god of monster
Mitochondria.
and man, potentially cause of cancer. If your loved one has been diagnosed with this goddess, you may be entitled to financial compensation.
I've just put another opening for the door for the hallway. That's all that is. But yeah.
Wait, where's the confessional?
The confessionals are here. I will draw them. So you have a box here, and a confessional
Gotcha.
box here, with a covered altar in the center.
Okay, if anybody wants to give me the hot goss, it's in
right
session.
there.
Forgive me, bunny, for I have sinned.
What'd you do?
That's all. I didn't do anything.
Just forgive me, Bunny, for I've sinned.
POV, walk into confessional. I didn't do it. Walk out. No other context.
It wasn't me.
Oh, it's another hallway.
We'll also follow you.
The hyena's coming with us.
Hi. Hello there. Hi, bud.
The hyena is coming with you. You did not scare the
I'm-
hyena off. You did, however, scare the Gibberlings off.
Gonna
Oh,
stay.
your friend is-
We're the only real threat. The hyena is a friend.
Yeah, hyena.
I'm gonna stay
Sure.
away from the hyena.
Okay.
He's chill.
So you have a wide enough hallway for each of you to walk side by side. So what is the marching order for the next room?
I think this. Something closer. Something similar, I mean.
I'll take up the back.
As much as I want to have Greg near the hyena so he can pet it as time goes on, Greg is covered in steel, so it makes sense for him to be one of the frontliners.
Okay.
What's your AC?
That is a good question. My AC isn't too high. It's only a 15.
How,
Oh.
how do I? Oh, I know why.
Oh, I'll step up.
Yeah, same.
Do y'all have higher AC than Swordman?
Yeah. Yeah.
My
Fine.
AC.
I have a shield.
But hold
Mine's
on.
17.
Same here.
Don't y'all also have ranged options for combat? Because all Greg has is a single sword.
Do you want
I
to
have a
borrow
mace.
one of mine?
A second sword? If you give him a sword, you're not getting it back.
I was gonna say, like, I have a polearm or a longbow, and both of those are pretty okay for second in the line. So I don't mind being second. Do you want to borrow my bow?
I don't think I'm gonna be all that good with anything other than my sword.
I mean, you're a fighter, so you are proficient with the bow.
That is true. I am proficient
More than I can
with
say.
a bow.
I mean, if you don't want it, then you can have it. It's mine now.
Okay, so I have.
It has been claimed by the dog.
I have opened the hallway up all the way to the next door. If you guys want to continue forward,
Let's go, gamer.
hold
Let's
on.
go.
Hold on.
Hey, huh,
Huh?
let's go. Hey,
Everybody, hold
Whoa,
on.
why we're
Let's
running?
go.
What the
Because,
fuck?
Koyoshelki stepped on a trap.
all right, everyone, get
Oh.
out your stats.
Oh.
Your stats for traps.
Well, don't worry. I don't have any modifiers for it.
Can't be surprised very easily. Let's see. I can't actually help with a trap though.
Koyoshelki, roll me a D100.
Mhm. A D100. 57.
Okay. Everybody, one row behind Koyoshelki, also roll me a D100.
So is this a saving throw?
Oh wait, no, you're right. This is a saving throw.
Oh,
Give me a second. I just forgot what
Okay.
the saving throw is against traps.
It's still a D100, but there
Depends
is
on kind of
everyone
trap.
gets a bonus.
Yeah.
But
This
it's to the DC
is
anyway.
it would be against poison.
Poison.
Okay, poison. So do I roll again?
Well, you go ahead and roll your thing against poison. Yeah.
I still
I lied.
succeed.
It's not a D100.
No, it's a D20.
Yep.
Gotcha.
D20.
Oh wait,
okay.
so a low number is a good thing to have?
Yep, a low number is a good thing.
Yeah,
wanna
you
beat
want-
your thing.
I don't think for this
Wait.
necessarily because it says
Oh yeah.
bigger
okay.
than.
Okay. So then that's just for.
Although
thief
that's
skills.
strange.
That is
That's
literally
strange. Why
just
is
for
it-
thief skills.
Why do we have things that give us bigger bonuses to the saving throws, but the roll itself
Oh.
seems to be compared to that? I'm
It
confused.
says 0 successes if you fail, rather than just 1 fail.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So
the integer is
the,
0 or 1.
Yep.
Oh no, you want to roll higher than the.
Yeah.
So the
Save.
thief skills are you want to roll low. I'm reading it now.
Yeah.
Thief skills you want to roll low.
I'm confused because there are things that make this number higher, and I'm wondering why.
No, the racial bonuses are to the roll. I just subtracted that from the base DC I have for saves, for example.
These are just the numbers I put in from the class because they're the saving throws. Because I don't think my dog person gets bonuses to
No, you
saves.
don't get any
Oh.
bonuses to saves. You do get a bonus DC to finding traps.
Yeah, maybe? Really?
But that's more DM information, and I have that written down. But yeah, so I think the only one of you that failed was Augustine.
Sounds like a lot of barnacles. Yes.
Hmm?
What happened? Did I fall down a hole?
No. So, as Koyoshelki continued, a poison gas trap basically launches out a tuft of this like heavy green gas that comes up, and because of your heightened senses, it hits you kind of harder. And basically, what I'm gonna have you do is you're gonna roll for every 2 like steps you would take, you're gonna roll a saving throw, and until then, you're gonna take a D4 damage.
So, walk more?
So essentially, the trap has been went off. It no longer can go off again. You're gonna make the saving throw until you either die or make the save.
Cool. Can healing nullify this by chance?
If anyone has a healing spell or an antidote, the item, yeah, absolutely.
Is anyone volunteering? If not, I'll just roll more.
These cantrips, would that work?
Well, do you have a cantrip that cures poison?
No, I have water to wine and cure minor wound.
So what you
Ooh,
can
hold
do
on.
is you can keep healing Augustine till she makes the
That's-
save, essentially.
That's why I asked
No.
if healing would help.
I have to be 7th level in Paladin to help you. It's like poison.
Don't sweat it. Oh,
I'm just gonna give like healing back pats. Like, you'll get through it.
Yeah.
Like someone with a hangover.
That's fun. I love this group. Yeah. So make me the save. Just roll your saving throw against poison again.
1 success.
Yeah. So
Critical success.
you would only have taken one damage. So or 1 point of damage because I only rolled a 1 on the D4. So you took 1 point of damage from the poison.
Okie dokie. Onward.
Yeah. So what's the marching order now?
Impatience and moving forward. Dog don't want to hold still. Hi.
Dog no hold still. Okay, so I'm assuming you guys are kind of going through the door.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, in this next room are a pair of gibberlings, kind of eating another what looks to be more person, more mystery meat.
Mm.
I'll offer up my can of pennies to anybody who wants to give it a go.
Sure. I guess Augustine will take it and step into the room, shaking it.
Okay, roll me.
Rattle,
a D-
rattle, rattle.
roll,
Rattle, rattle,
roll me a
rattle.
D100.
Sure. 99. Why am I rolling so perfectly for what would have been any other game?
So here's what I'm gonna do.
Don't give me concessions because I'm bad. Don't.
No,
Don't.
because I think the rolling lower thing is counterintuitive.
I love it.
Well, okay.
You could just say that the dog's not scary. Like,
Yeah, the dog.
Coming
the dog,
coming from
Yeah.
GURPS.
Yeah, the gibberlings are not afraid of this dog. They any space that is lit up, you can stand in. By the way.
what do you mean lit up? Oh, reveals. Gotcha.
Yeah.
They didn't seem to mind me. Keep going.
No, they
Oh,
definitely
did mind
don't
me?
like you.
Oh,
They
no.
definitely do not like you, and he will move in front of you, so you can't. But he hasn't quite seen the rest of the party, so.
Hmm.
Bark. Bark, 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 bark.
Okay, so, the gibberlings are not afraid of the dog. Does anybody else do anything?
They're in a line. Hey God, they're in a line, right?
They are in a line.
I
I'd
actually
like
have after you.
sorry, good.
That's a
Okay.
After.
That's a wall.
Okay, well, you do my. I wait here at the other person first.
I was just gonna say, can I have Greg sort of angle his helmet so it echoes his voice more, and he sort of makes, I want to say bear noises, but because of all the echoing, it's going to sound like a much bigger creature.
It's gonna sound like a werebear to them, because they do know what lycanthropes are. They're gonna assume it's either a werebear or a dire bear, because a larger bear is just a fucking dire bear. Or an owl bear, which they are terrified of, because owl bears are their natural predators.
It's like a regular bear, except dire.
So yeah, can I try
Yeah,
that?
make a D100 roll at advantage. So roll it twice. Yeah, you
29.
are definitely able to scare the ever-loving shit out of these gibberlings. Do you guys let them pass, or are you going to fight?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're fine.
All
They
right,
can skate
they
around
are
out of here.
running the fuck away,
Go on, get.
and yeah, the gibberlings are gone.
They didn't seem intimidated by me.
It's okay. You'll get them next time.
Okay, thank you.
As they run past, you hear Greg laughing quietly. He's more or less impressed that his little idea there actually worked.
Greg, something that I will note, as a member of the town guard of the town you were part of, you would know that gibberlings are afraid of owlbears, because owlbears live just outside of that area.
See, that
Right.
much I'm not surprised he would be unfamiliar with. I'm surprised that his bear impression worked.
Fucking same.
So, Greg, do you look like you're a town guard? Like, are you in town guard garb?
He's missing the town guard overshirt that goes over the
Tabard.
chainmail. Tabard, thank you. He's missing his tabard because he kind of had to return that because, that's technically the uniform, but he did take the armor with him.
Yeah, you were able to pay a small fee to keep your armor.
So
Right on,
he's
right on.
technically a town guard without a town.
I see.
Town
A
guard.
Ronin.
Okay, so I have given you guys space to walk up until the next like door. Nope. So as you advance,
It's
are
like
you
the dog
advancing?
has zoomies.
Yep. Are you advancing cautiously, or are you just zooming?
Unless
I want
someone
to
like
say
calls
cautiously.
Augustine. Okay. You're gonna have to tell Augustine that. So
Yeah, cautiously.
you're in front of her.
please.
You're in front of her. You're all right.
Okay. So, Koya Shelky, roll me a D100 to detect and find traps.
Yay! 17.
Okay, so that's real good, actually. So you get about right. I gotta get my drawing thingy. You get about right here, and you find
Oh.
another trap. So there is. You notice on the ground there is a pressure plate, and kind of looking above the area, you see a very large axe rigged to come down and cut you. There are two of them, so there's enough for both parts of the 10-foot space. You can roll me a D100 to see if you can disarm it, or someone else can do it.
I pointed out to the party and see if anyone has some way to do it easily. If not, she's just going to try and disarm it herself.
I could try to shoot it.
I was looking through my inventory and I'm like, oh hey, I probably have a 10-foot pole for situations like this, but no. No, I
Get a
just have
lance.
a long sword.
You do have a lance. That would do the same job as a 10-foot pole, as would a spear, like a pike.
Yeah.
So you're just trying to trigger the trap so it.
Yep.
Okay. So you absolutely can. The two axes swing down and kind of hang there. They cannot affect you now. They are just kind of hanging in place. And if you'd like, you can try and take them off the trap.
Does anybody want a free axe?
Yeah, this
Yeah,
would
how big-
this
how
would be a
big are
free
they?
battle axe.
Oh,
I'll take one.
I'd like one.
Yeah, you can both kind of unhook them from the trap they're attached to, and now you both have free battle axes.
Oh yeah, how big is it?
Hey.
Do you happen to know the damage on the battle?
Give me
That's
one second.
D8.
Yeah,
What
I believe
D8?
it's a D8.
Yeah, Veretta has that's her main weapon that she carries.
Oh, hell yeah!
So-
Appreciate it.
Nice.
Statistically worse than Greg's sword.
Do you have a greatsword?
Yeah, you
That's
said
why-
that I could give him a greatsword.
Yeah.
That's why he doesn't have a shield. He has a D10 sword.
I thought it was pretty okay.
I think when you were saying long sword, I thought you meant like an actual long sword instead of just long sword.
It's just a big.
Yeah,
fucking
it's a
sword.
long sword.
Yeah, I get you.
Just a big fuck you sword. All right, so yeah, you are able to. You are in fact able to get through and take this trap down, and proceed to the next room.
Huzzah!
Yay!
Oh yeah.
As you all then proceed incredibly cautiously.
Except for Augustine.
Yeah.
Except Augustine, who is just.
Yeah, caution. Yes.
You hear Greg whistle very loudly. Augustine,
Yes,
might
I-
want to
I-
slow down a bit for us.
If you do not see me stop your tokens, there are no traps.
Huzzah!
So there are no traps up until this point. And so there's another curtain-like door. And behind that curtain-like door is another room. Inside this room are the son of the noble and Augustine, your girlfriend.
best friend who's a girl.
Uh-huh.
Your bestie.
What's her name again?
Her name is
I could probably find it. I just don't
Cecilia.
recall. Yeah, okay.
Actually, Verena, you also recognize Cecilia Underwood, who is as the town guard for the Moorhaven Lower District, which is the city you're from.
Yes.
You're from Moorhaven? I'm from Moorhaven.
And standing in front of Cecilia are two of the regular gibberlings that you've kind of encountered in this dungeon so far, and a larger gibberling holding a short sword, and a shield, whereas the rest of them just kind of had bones they were using as clubs. This guy's got like a short sword and a shield, and he's wearing what appears to be recently bloodied chainmail.
He ate the bone.
I would like to, upon seeing the fact that we have a big gibberling with a sword, do my bear noise again, but this time, instead of just letting him past me to run away, I would like to cut the back of his legs so that he cannot run.
Okay, you can go ahead and try and scare the gibberling elite, like you did the others.
Now, am I rolling at disadvantage because the elite is probably smart enough to know the difference?
No, you're just gonna be rolling normal instead of rolling advantage like last time. No.
I do not pass. That is a
You
94.
don't even scare the regular gibberlings in the room.
Yeah, now it just sounds sort of like Greg is starting to choke.
You see the hyena look up at you concerned.
Oh dear.
So
Pat.
I do want to say, I would like to cast Audible Glamour and do a realistic noise of an owlbear at my current maximum volume, which is the equivalent of 2 people.
I'm gonna make this
Hell
room
yeah.
slightly larger.
Hell yes.
Make this room slightly larger. All of that space is now available for you in combat. Okay.
Yay!
Go ahead and roll at advantage, please.
You're an illusionist, aren't you?
So, yeah.
So
Hell
choose a
yeah.
100, and I will tell you if you pass.
Okay, at the 142, do I roll again?
Yep.
27.
So yeah, you pass. You see the two standard gibberlings kind of scooch off to the side and look to see if there's an opening for them to run. But this gibberling prime here does not. Like, he doesn't back down. He actually seems to like try and puff himself up to make himself look bigger. But it is very clear that he is terrified.
Good.
Do you guys let the regular gibberlings run?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Okay, so these two cut and run.
As they do, Augustine's gonna try to like lead past the elite one and say like, "Hey, Cece, are you okay?"
She like looks up and goes, "Oh, fuck. Why did you leave town?"
I ran here.
What?
I ran here.
Okay. Where'd the rest of the gibberlings go? She kind of looks around, seeing there's only one left.
We scared him.
Oh, shit. Okay. Tell me you brought other people, because she's, like, beaten. Like, her eyes are nearly swollen shut.
You didn't answer my question. Are you okay?
No, do I look okay?
Well, that's the question.
Gonna try and give 1 health point.
You can indeed give 1 health point to Cecilia.
And then whenever time allows, I'll try and give another 1 health point to this other person.
Okay. So I'm gonna give everybody 1 action before I make you roll initiative.
I was gonna say, unless this guy's trying to square up.
No, the youngish looking boy is the son of the noble.
I was talking about the
Oh yeah,
Gibberling.
no, the Gibberling looks like it's trying to square up. Like, it puffed itself up trying to look like intimidating, so it could, so you guys wouldn't try and take its next meal.
I do have a thing.
What is your thing? What are you doing?
So I'm trying to angle this in a way that I don't hit anybody, which people don't cross this with guilt. Thank you.
Don't cross the stream.
Scoot it over. Don't worry.
I'd like to use my fire breath weapon.
Okay, go ahead and roll your breath weapon. So at first level, your breath weapon only does 2d6.
It says 2d8 on the damage here.
Oh, then, 1 second, let me check.
Ooh.
Yeah, no, you're right, 2d8.
Jesus.
Okay.
That's a
I
lot of
think during this
damage.
during this entire thing, Theodore's just slowly been backing up
Theodore has
to make
has
space.
enough to make him I have enough space to make Theodore huge again.
Oh, big boy!
Yay!
Oh, that's your big boy.
It's a 14. Not sure what I roll if I.
So you guys see Theodore like slowly backing up to the edge of the room. Theodore, you
like
see
making
your
little
tail. You
measurements.
see your tail bump the wall, and the wall kind of creaks open a little bit. There's a secret door there. And then you see Theodore like take a deep breath, and then just a line of flame shoot out and just char this Gibberling.
Hell
Gonna
yeah.
put my
Yay.
shield up and
Immediately it's dead. However, while there's ash just kind of on the ground underneath, and the chainmail has been melted, the shield and sword unfazed.
Oh.
Those are probably magic. Meanwhile, Augustine is just going to lick Cecilia's face.
Cecilia will like gently push away. Not in front of people. No.
Lick.
And fucking the hyena just like looks at the Gibberling and then looks over it at Theodore and like whines and backs up.
I just did that to get rid of the guy.
Oh, he doesn't know.
You're
that.
fine.
He doesn't know that.
No,
He's just a fucking
No, that's
dog.
that's me saying out loud.
Yeah, he's
Just think
just,
about-
like very slowly backing away.
Think about your stature, your demeanor, and what you just did, and think about the small creature who wanted to play fight with our friend.
That's fair.
You could have probably roared at the Gibberling, and he would have probably given up.
some things need to die.
Okay.
All things
I
need
would
to
like
die
to-
eventually.
I would like to try and pet the dog and help it calm down.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely able to calm the hyena, and get it to like go back to its like normal demeanor, though it will be very cautious around Theo now.
I would also like
That's
to give
fine.
it chin scritches, just because it looks like it needs some more affection than normal.
Oh yeah, no.
Is
it's
anybody
very-
else opportunistically looting?
I was trying to say it, but I forgot that I was muted. The moment that the body turns to ash, Greg just grabs the sword. It's his now.
Okay, so you're taking the short sword.
Yeah,
You
He
don't
needs
know
more-
what it
he
does.
needs more sword. Nope. He doesn't know what it does. He doesn't even think it's magical. He just thinks it's a really good metal.
Okay. The shield itself is made of wood, so that's very obviously magic.
Yeah.
I could probably help figure out what each of them are in terms of magic items.
Do you have
Oh, evil.
identify?
No.
I think like one
but I'm
specific
a
class gets that.
sage,
Yeah.
but I'm a sage with the item crafting special category, so I could maybe
Then
roll.
Yeah, you could make a D100 roll, and I will tell you if you get it or
Okay.
not.
So 60%.
Hold,
27.
hold, quickly, hold. Hey,
Okay.
Jess, you didn't roll a D8. You rolled a D20.
No, that's the attack.
Oh,
That's an attack roll.
fucking why?
It has an attack roll. I can roll damage and see what would have happened.
Yeah, go ahead, do that.
It's 2d8.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna take it back, but it wouldn't have died immediately.
No, I rolled the attack first. So
I did
it
not
has an
realize
attack
that.
value.
I did not realize that. Yeah, no, it doesn't need. You don't need an attack value. You just do the. It just
Because breath
happens.
weapons are a saving throw in this
Yeah,
one.
it's a saving throw. It just happens.
Okay, I was unaware.
Yep. No, you just roll damage. It just happens. So it and he would have failed his saving throw anyway. So yeah, next time we'll know that.
Oh.
Next time on Dragon Ball.
But yeah, I won't take it away from you that you did that. So yeah, Koyoshoki, you have no idea what these do. You know they're magic, but you have no idea what they do.
Got it.
Does anybody else use a shield?
I do.
I do.
Okay.
I'm fine with mine at the moment.
Greg can use a shield. He just, big sword.
You got the sword already, Greg.
Yeah.
Damn!
He isn't saying this out. This is me out of character saying it. But, I know. I have the sword, and unless the sword and shield are meant to work together, he's not getting the shield. And if they are meant to work together, he's not even getting the sword.
So those of you
You
who
would have got
want
like
the
fucking
shield,
slapped away.
those of you who want the shield, roll a D3, and if any of you get the same number as me, you get the shield.
My charms and good looks are my shield.
What shape is this shield?
It is a round shield. It is a targe, so it's not. It's
Ah,
a little larger than a buckler.
Interesting. It's
Question is, does Finch want it? Being that it's not shaped like a coffin.
it's
I
a
mean, it's not
hard-hitting question.
aesthetic.
Just break it in half and stick it in the frame of your normal shield.
That's not how that works.
I guess I could like build a frame around it.
Yeah, that's true. Augustine.
No,
Best
I'll
advice.
give it up if anybody else wants it. But if nobody's gonna take it, I'll take it.
I'm a little impartial. I think Verena would, because we don't know what it does, would not want to touch it.
Are you scared?
Yeah. I would be too, knowing me.
Nah.
All right. Finch is gonna pick it up.
Okay. Finch.
Don't be a weenie, guys.
Roll me saving throw against spells.
Going on a weenie hunt. Don't think we don't know how to weed 'em out.
Okay.
Hey, there we go.
Something attempts to reach into your mind and affect you, but you are able to shake it off and pick up the shield. However, you cannot put it down.
Hmm.
Oh no.
That's fine. I wanted to hold the shield. They don't need to know.
Yeah, we don't know.
Yeah, unless you inform everyone, they don't know you just picked up a cursed shield.
But now you'll never be able
They'll
to throw it
never
like a
know.
frisbee.
Wait, so
So the
they're
order of events
effectively
was,
syn-
guys, don't be a weenie. It's just a shield. Grabs.
Yeah.
Holds it. Looks at it. Feels good. Puts the other shield away.
Totally normal shield.
Is the sword by chance cursed?
Does Greg try to
Oh,
put
I
it
sh-
down?
I actually should look at the spell because Verena emanates an aura of protection.
Oh, if you do, then yeah, no. Verena, looking at the sword and shield before they grab them, they're cursed as fuck. Oh.
Yeah, paladins emanate an aura equivalent to the spell protection from evil or good, depending on the paladin's particular faith, in a 10-foot radius.
Oh yeah, no, these are evil as fuck, and they're cursed. You would know that touching them, not with like, if you don't grab them with your hand, like if you pick them up in a cloth or something, you can grab them, but these are definitely cursed.
I don't know, I feel like it's already happened. But that's probably
The-
why she did not touch them.
Just for
Those
not
great-
telling anyone?
You just know I'm holding a super cursed shield and just see me pretending like I'm not. Like,
Does Greg have the whole, because he's wearing hand wraps. He's not wearing standard
That is
gauntlets
why,
or bracers. He
that
has
is why
cloth.
that is why you did not have to roll a saving throw.
Yes.
But I feel like Verena and Finch just make eye contact, and it's just like the I know you fucked up kind of look.
don't tell everyone else.
Just a whisper, please don't tell everybody.
There's just a nod of affirmation, and then she's probably going to heal Cecilia for
Yes.
2 hit points.
Okay. The noble, the son of the noble, still unconscious as fuck.
Okay. I
Didn't-
subtract. I will give 1 hit point to Cecilia and give the other to the unconscious little
God, that guy-
nobling.
Okay.
I would have offered, but I also am looking at myself and like the intended size of the room, and fuck.
You would probably terrify them if you bring someone from unconsciousness and there's a giant
yeah,
dragon
like,
person.
Cecilia
Dragon
looking,
tar.
Cecilia looking up is fucking like, what the fuck is that? Because
Don't mind them. They're
Uh,
just a dragon person.
so-
You get used to it.
Theo, this is kind of a thing that you're used to at this point. Most common folk don't see centaurs, let alone scalekin centaurs.
Yeah, he's probably got a little bit of resting bitch face currently happening. But he's just letting other people run around and do stuff, because common people are very terrified, and they probably don't need to be more scared than they already are right now.
Yeah, absolutely. So, remember those gibberlings that all ran away?
Those sons of bitches coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pack mentality. If we're all together, they can't kill us.
That is 100% how they feel
Yeah.
about it.
Mm.
And there's 8 of them, and then they
Do I get a-
realize there's now more of you.
Hey, hey, Belle. Quick question.
Yeah.
Why the fuck?
Because of Greg's sword obsession, and since he now has 2 swords, can he dual wield his swords?
You have a great sword, which is a 2-handed weapon. No, you cannot.
Darn.
You also
Sword chucks?
you also would have to sheathe the short sword to even wield the great sword anymore. Which the sheath
Can I
is
sheath
on the
my-
ground. The sheath for it is on
Awesome,
the
yeah.
ground.
I would like to take that sheath and just like tie it to my belt.
Okay, so you are able to do that and put the thing away. But these gibberlings, kind of as they all pile into the room, ready to fight you, all wielding like bone clubs, notice that there's suddenly more of you, and immediately
One of
begin to hoof it again.
Oh no.
So there is a secret passage this way that leads back to the first room.
Oh, sick. They got some good game design in this room.
So they begin to hoof it the fuck out of here, trying very hard to not die, because you guys are running after them, and they kind of are like booking it the fuck out of here. If you guys want to attack them using ranged weapons, because they are rather fast creatures, they're
Can I
tiny.
put one to sleep?
Sleep
gonna
is an
say.
AOE.
We are also the fastest of the party, right behind him.
Sleep
Alright,
is
so
an
let me-
AOE, so if you would like to roll, you absolutely can put a group of them to sleep.
Alright, I just gotta find the sleep spell. Sorry.
Bye, Gibberling.
Several creatures of 3 or 4 or fewer hit dice.
Okay. So what's your hit dice?
My
So you're a cleric, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me 1 second, and I'll tell you what your hit dice is.
The number of hit dice marked is usually based off of the level.
Oh, okay.
It's like how many times you have a hit die, usually. If it's anything like D&D, I should say.
yeah.
Okay.
Because I don't know, this game is a little weird sometimes, you never know.
Let me find the spell. I'm looking it up.
Caster choose a point of origin for the spell, and those creatures within 30 feet of the chosen point may be affected.
Not in order of thing, it's in order of alphabet. So I've gotta find the essence. Sleep. So it's based on the victim's hit dice. What the actual like type of
Okay.
dice you're rolling is. So you're gonna
Yeah,
be
so I can do
rolling
an AoE that hits
You're gonna be
a bunch
rolling-
under level 3, or I can do one creature that's a level 4.
Yeah, so you're gonna be rolling 3d because none of these are level 4.
Oh, great.
You're gonna be rolling 3d4.
It says each creature in the area is allowed a save versus spells to resist.
Yep.
My dear, I do believe that is a clarification question. Like, they should be rolling, not
No,
Not the rabbit.
I'm rolling their
Okay.
their thing. But he still needs to roll the actual hit die. Yeah. Okay, so 8. So you're able to put. Actually, because that's above all of their hit points, all these motherfuckers are asleep. You are literally able to sleep all of them.
Hooray!
say.
So they are all unconscious. You have these gibberlings
Okay.
at your mercy. What do you do?
I'm just gonna come over here and start digging a hole.
Digging a hole, filling it with
so
mayo.
that's solid stone. The
Aw.
floor of this place is solid.
We gotta
You
go
can
outside.
drag them outside and dig them a grave.
Let's get some mayonnaise.
But yes, you coup de grace and bury all of these gibberlings, and everybody else is able to kind of make it out of the place rather easily. And I'm gonna bring you guys back over to the town.
Mhm.
Does the hyena follow us?
Yes, the hyena follows you. You now have a
Yay!
new party member in a hyena.
And Greg eat
Yay.
it.
That is up to the party.
And nobody
What was it?
opposed me murdering 8 people in their sleep.
Ah, you're fine.
These are the equivalent of like murdering wild animals.
They abducted my friend.
Just wanted to make sure.
What was the question before that, though?
And
About
Greg
the hyena?
Yeah, can Greg keep the hyena?
That is again
Sure.
up to the party.
Sure.
I would
Keep
say
it away
yeah.
from me.
Okay, so yeah, you guys are able to adopt this hyena, head back into town, and as you head into town, you see, as you are, you kind of get into town, a halfling woman begin approaching you, in a very a bustle, not having known you headed to the temple anyway. The mayor of this town, no, half elf, not a halfling. I am wrong. I'm thinking of the other town. So a halfling woman, or a half elf woman, approaches you with a small bag, and she'll. Did you recover the? Oh, you're carrying.
Sorry, I don't have any money, hon.
No. Why are you carrying the shield of the town guard, Captain? Oh, I'm out of breath. Whew.
This one?
Yes, that one. And she'll point to the sword on Greg's hip, and that was his sword. Or her sword.
I think she got 8.
You see her, get very, very sad at that sentiment.
It's okay.
That was my wife.
Ooh.
You see Greg argue with himself mentally for a bit before he holds the sword, sheath and all, out to her, still only grabbing it with the wrapped up part of his hand, subconsciously.
She looks dead at Finch and goes, "So how long have you not been able to put the shield down?"
Wait,
Long enough to bury 8 bodies? While wielding a shield?
This is what happens when you touch cursed items.
this
Yes.
thing's
I didn't-
cursed.
In my defense, I didn't know it was cursed.
Why was your town guard cursed?
The town guard wasn't. Her weapons were. I cursed them in case anyone stole them from my wife. And she will come up and remove the curses on both the weapons.
Oh, thank God.
Did you save the other two that were kidnapped?
I feel like Veretta's just holding the unconscious noble
Nobling and
son. Yeah.
She just kind of goes, "Oh, great. At least he survived. Because of course he survived, and my fucking wife didn't.
I could
still got
drop
time
him
to
if it helps.
Dig another grave if you want.
Dump him over there in the churchyard. Dunk his head in the well. As a matter of fact, wake him the fuck up."
What's with the hostility?
You see Cecilia just kind of put her hand on Augustine's shoulder. Babe, not the time.
What?
Her wife died. It's
Yeah, but why is the noble, whatever his fucking face is, why is he being blamed for it? What do you mean, not the
Just
time?
Another asshole spoiled kid.
Before the Gibberlings knocked him the fuck out, he essentially pushed her wife into their arms, volunteering her to be eaten first.
So he's just a punk bitch?
Yes.
Okay, I understand that. That's all I wanted to know. You didn't have to say not the time. And she'll stick her tongue out.
She will just boop you on the snoot.
so. Where do you want the body buried?
Don't kill him. Just dunk his head in the water, send him inside the church. That's what he was supposed to be doing, instead of attempting to flirt with newly minted guards, which is why he got kidnapped. I appreciate all of you for rescuing that one and Sir Jebediah. And she glares at the unconscious boy. I had prepared this, and she'll place a small sack of coins into whoever will take its hand, in case they were rescued. And you may keep my wife's equipment. It will serve you better than it will me.
That's very kind of you.
So now that the curse is lifted, I take it these are just like your standard sword and shield now.
She will shake her head and go, "No, the sword itself is able to. If you say the command word Brasinga, it will light into flame, and the shield can extend into a tower shield. If given, it didn't have a command word. I don't know how my wife did it, but it can be given a command word, and it will become a tower shield on command."
Okay. Anybody want a tower shield?
You see
Not
Greg
particularly.
slowly lift a hand.
Greg, will you use a tower shield? Or are you just going to swing the big sword?
I mean, it would be beneficial, and I could help protect the group if I had a bigger shield, but if someone
enough.
else is
I'll toss it.
more... He fumbles it a bit as he catches it because he wasn't expecting it to just be tossed to him. I was gonna say, if someone else is more qualified to use it, I'll just get a normal shield later on.
No, I think it suits you well. Now I'm going to
Yeah.
dunk this pug in a well.
Yeah,
One health.
Give him a swirly.
Yeah.
You absolutely can drag him over to the well in front of the church and like dunk his head in, and he'll like look up and go, "No, don't eat me! Huh, eat them! Huh, where am I?
Do you know who you're talking to? Look at me.
Holy shit!"
Into the water he goes.
Yeah, no, he, like he's like making a fuss under the water, and if you pull him back up, he's just like, "Unhand me, you brute!"
Do you want help over there?
I'll give it a
you
try.
heard the kid. Drop him.
I could give him a real scare.
I'm sorry, did
Spook him up
someone
real
just say
bad.
rob him?
No, I said you heard the kid. Drop him.
Oh, into
Listen,
the well?
Let go and let him drown in the well.
Yeah, Brenna kind of follows commands, so she's just gonna drop him.
Oh,
Be like,
God.
suit yourself.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
going to
Does
consume
anyone
into
have
well
room?
water.
Remember, he only has 3 hit points.
I'm not gonna let him drown. Like, if he starts, like, to, like, actually can't swim, or... Well, he's gonna be upside down.
Yeah, he's going
Should I
head
give him-
first to the
Yeah.
to the bottom.
She'll give him 2 seconds and then pull him back out.
Yeah, no, he is fucking terrified of all of you now.
We're good. There's 3 wells in this town. We're okay.
I'd like to give him literally the most sour expression I can muster.
Oh, he's terrified of you. You have a fucking dragon body. He is
No,
terrified.
Now, listen here, little one. You're a holy creature, holy person, divine folk. Go pray to your god and rethink everything that you have just done in the temple that we were in. We all saw, we all know.
You hear the mayor go, "Please move." As she
Moves.
is running full force at him with a great club.
Moves.
Oh. Oh no.
Yeah.
She takes a swing and hits him dead in the ribs. And he just, and is unconscious again as she drags him back inside. I'm not gonna kill him, I'm just gonna flog him. Thank you for helping me. I appreciate it. I just wanted him to be conscious for me to hit him in the ribs. she will drag him inside.
Use a phone book and won't leave bruises.
They're just as shit. I love it.
She's the mayor. She can do whatever the fuck she wants. No one questions her here. She is literally the law here.
I am the law.
Just fucking cut the Judge Dredd clip in. I am the law. But yeah, you guys make it back to town safely and now with magic weapons.
Yay!
Yay!
I have a shield and a sword. I'm happy in life.
You have a shield and a flaming short sword. So your short sword's going to do an additional 1d4 fire damage.
Hey, Greg,
Hell yeah.
what's that command you have to give that sword?
Rasengan.
Brasinga.
You see Greg pull out the sword and just.
And what's the command for it?
I think it was Rasenga.
And it bursts into flame.
That's not gonna get old.
All right, that's
It will-
awesome. But
it lasts about 3 minutes of just Greg holding this fiery sword, and then it dies down and goes back to being a normal sword.
So is it like 3 minutes per day?
It is indeed 3 minutes per day. It has 1 charge.
There goes all of your fire. Good job, Bozo.
I mean, it's worth it.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
You would have to concentrate for a day to kind of learn the shield and then give it a command word for it to extend.
Now I also need to pull up the stats on the other stuff.
Yeah.
What a shield gives me, what a short sword does.
Shield, I think, is +1. Tower is +2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And a short sword is a 1d6 sword. Just attacks the same way a normal sword would. Alrighty. And I do believe that is where we will wrap up tonight's session.
Hell yeah.
I had a wonderful time DMing for you folks, as I always do.
Hell yeah.
I really enjoy this game. I don't know if we're playing 100% right. It's been a hot minute since I've played a game like this, but you know what? I had a lot of fucking fun. So
Yeah.
fuck it. That's the point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm
that's
having a
good.
blast.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So we're just gonna go ahead and say goodbye to YouTube. Bye, YouTube.
Bye, YouTube.
Bye,
Bye,
YouTube.
YouTube.
And yeah, that'll be that.